Hello, SCMS parents. I am Paul DeFore, principal of Stevens County Middle School, and I am so excited, and my staff is so excited to welcome your child back August 12th to school. It's been a while. We know it's going to be a unique opening this school year, but please know that we're here to support, and we want to make this school year the best possible for your student. A couple reminders: open house for in-person students, those students that will be attending Stevens County Middle School in person, will be August 3rd, 4 to 6 p.m., and Tuesday, August 4th, 11 to 1 p.m. Now, you do not need to attend both of those. That is, you attend one or the other. During open house, mask will be required, and we do ask that if you attend open house in person, that you limit the visitor to that child to just one person. That will help us limit the number of people in our building. Now, we do want to offer another option. You do not have to attend in person. Your child will have their schedule released to them this Friday, so they will know their teachers. So we will have a virtual open house option for all grades 6th, 7th, and 8th. If you don't want to come into the building, that's fine. You can click on our website Monday morning, and we will have open house links for 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. And they will be able to see a video or view a PowerPoint presentation for their grade level. In that presentation, you will see the teachers, you will hear the teachers, and we will get all the information that you need first day of school. So you don't have to worry about that. So if you're a little uncomfortable coming into the school, that's fine. We understand that. So you can have the virtual option by clicking on our website, or you can come to the school, but again, masks will be required during open house. Those that are learning virtually, so our virtual learners, their open house will be a drive-through open house at the old East Denali campus, and that will be Monday, August 3rd as well, from 8:30 to 10:30 and from 4 to 6. And that is for the virtual learners. Now, to distinguish between the virtual learning and in-person students, we need to clarify that our county has been very flexible during these first 20 days to let parents decide for sure if they wanted to do virtual or in person. And I do want to give you a reminder that as a result of that flexibility, it may come time at the end of the 20 days that we do have to implement some schedule change to accommodate those final rosters for virtual versus in person. We just want to let you know that up front. Again, we will support your child through any of those changes, and we will minimize those changes as much as possible, but that is an option or a possibility that will take place. And those that are sending their children to school, you may wonder, what are we doing different? Well, we want school to continue to be fun. We want a place where kids want to come every single day. Our teachers will still plan engaging lessons, but there will be some things that are different this school year for the safety of your child and the safety of the adults in the building. Drop-off is pretty much the same. If your child rides the bus, that's the same. Student drop-off will also be the same. Drop off in the front of the school. Those that did that last year, you know that anywhere your car stops between the front doors to the gym, at that point the child should exit the car and of course walk into the building. The things that are different though, from 7:15 to 7:42, those students that are in the building will go to the cafeteria and get a grab and go breakfast and take that back to the classroom. They will not be eating breakfast in the cafeteria. That will cut down on the number of students in that space. Same thing for lunch. We will reduce our capacity in the lunchroom by 50%. Students will rotate on a weekly basis. Some classes will eat in the cafeteria, some will take it back to the lunchroom. And again, that will provide us the opportunity to social distance in the lunchroom very easily. Likewise, in the hallways, we will not be utilizing lockers. I know that's one thing that students really like to come and get squared away during open house, so that is not an issue this year. We will not be utilizing lockers. Students may carry book bags as a result, but that will greatly reduce any need for our students to congregate in the hallways. When students leave their classrooms, they will exit to the right, and it's a one-way traffic pattern around the hallways until they get to their next class. So we are regulating traffic patterns in the way that students walk in the hallways, and I think that the fact that we won't have lockers will greatly help us accomplish that goal. Our custodians play a huge part in keeping our building safe. They will be wiping down routinely and several times throughout the day high traffic areas. We will regulate the number of students in our restrooms at a time, and those surfaces will be cleaned, of course, daily, multiple times a day. So we do ask that your child also participate. Make sure that they're responsible, and they may be asked to wipe down some things occasionally, some devices that we may have to share. We will limit sharing whenever possible. We also encourage your child to have their own supplies when possible, but if we do have to share, we will try our best to disinfect those things as much as we possibly can. And in regards to masks will not be required, but they are strongly encouraged. And I do want you to understand that if you were to tell our teachers that, hey, I need you to remind Mr. DeFore to wear his mask, understand we will remind students whenever we possibly can. However, it will ultimately be the student's responsibility to wear their mask appropriately. In regards to student pickup, that will be the same too. We will have a lot of car riders. We do ask that you be patient those first few days. Once that line gets flowing, it seems to move out and empty out fairly quickly. So again, we do ask for your patience there. And those students that are virtual learning students, you may wonder, what is it going to look like? We're going to try to mirror our in-person instruction to the greatest extent possible. Our teachers will be assigning the same lessons as those students for virtual as those students that are completing them in our building. We will be utilizing the Google platform, Google Classroom. There will be a mixture of instructional videos, the teacher interacting with the virtual students. And again, after we lock in our rosters, after that first 20 days, we will probably have some schedule changes in regards to those virtual teachers and who those virtual teachers will be. But again, we will provide all the information. We will support appropriately, and we want to make sure everybody's successful. If you do participate in virtual learning, your attendance will be based on work completion. So it's important that that work is being completed. If work is not completed, we will reach out to see how we can better support and make sure your child is successful. Those that are doing virtual also have questions possibly about extracurricular activities and sports. Please understand that that is an option for our virtual learning students. Those students that get dropped off at school in the afternoon to participate will be screened just like the rest of our students. And all students daily that are in our building will have temperature checks in the morning. If the thermometer reads a temperature, we will simply ask them to go down to the clinic where the nurse can accurately assess the child. But virtual students, they will have their temperatures taken upon arrival in the afternoon if they participate in extracurriculars or sports. If you've not had a chance to visit our school website or our district website, I ask that you do that. We have several plans linked on our school website, the reopening plan, our lunch plan, a lot of information that's very valuable. So please take the time to go and check out those plans. If you have questions, you can always contact me directly through my email, or you can call the school at 706-886-2880. Again, this is a very unique situation that we find ourselves in. We are not the only ones experiencing it, but we do want it to be a great experience regardless of how unique it is for our students, for our faculty. It will require flexibility from all of us. We all will have to work together, but I know that we can do that because Stevens County has some of the greatest families that I've ever seen. So I look forward to working with you. We are excited for students to return August 12th, and I hope you have a fantastic day.